Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. And today we're going to do some studio cleanup folder stuff. That's what we're going to do. And I see my camera is like, what is going on with that? Maybe it's just, it's just because that's tilted. Oh, bless my heart, y'all. Bless my heart. So, hey, Gail. Good to see you, darling. How are you doing? Your PT going well? I've been kind of out of the loop for a couple of weeks. Waiting on lag. Y'all know how lag is. It's a little laggy. I didn't do anything before I went live. I didn't check the camera or nothing. But it seems to be working. I can see it on the screen this month, whereas last month I had issues with seeing it. So anyway, it's been a good couple of weeks. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Hey, Vaughn, how are you, darling? Better. I'm so glad. Let's go ahead and get some updates out of the way. And anyone interested can go back and check out the replay and all that. So we had a little trip and we got home and the air conditioner in the studio quit. It wasn't working anymore. Took 3 or 4 days, got that fixed. Hubby was actually able to fix it with something. I'm going to call it a solenoid, but it's not solenoid. It's something else, but it's like that. It sounds like that. Anyway, that was a trip. We had found out that our friend CB, Carol Boudreau, had lost her husband. It's been about a week and a half or so ago, and she's doing okay. So please lift her up and all that good stuff. Oh, I know, but we'd already spent money to have it looked at, and they said it was just a throwaway kind of air conditioner, which it's not, but it was like, okay, y'all not going to aggravate me too much. And the morning we got home from our trip, we found out that my brother-in-law passed away. My husband's brother passed away. And same day, y'all, I'm telling you, it was a heck of a day. We had sewer problems with all 3 of the toilets in our house. Well, the 2 in the house and the one out here in the studio. Don't know what was up with that, but they just so happened to have been laying new fiber optics in the yard behind us. So who knows if that's what it was. I don't know if it's worked out or not. It seems to be doing okay right now. So it's been a day. And I'm not sure if I told y'all a month ago, some new tumors had showed up in my husband's liver. And, you can't just go in there and do the Y90 radiation every time you get new tumors. And you can't do the ablation where they go in and they do like laser. It's not laser, but it's like laser. They burn them off. You can't do that all the time. So they've decided we're going to do a chemo. And we meet with the doctor next week, I think, to go over the more intricate details of it, because they had to get with all their, all their liver team guys or people. They're not all guys. And then they had to meet with his blood cancer oncologist, because he's under treatment for that. And I think the plan is to do a daily pill and at least one infusion a month, maybe, or more. I don't know. We're not quite clear on all of that. So, and he does not want a prognosis because he doesn't want anybody suggesting to him how much time he may or may not have. So that's all we're going to talk about that. Yes, prayers always welcome around here. And for our friend CB, and cards and emails or whatever to her would be probably lovely as well. Her husband has been sick mostly since just before Christmas, and he's had several different issues going on, and it just got to be more than he could overcome. So, and that's been what, 6 months basically he's not been home. Any hoodles, you know, that's just kind of how it goes sometimes, y'all. It is, that's life, right? Anyway, SCUFS studio cleanup folder stuff. We're going to do our full size. Well, it's full size. It's the bigger journal. Roy, Bootsy sweetheart. Anyway, third Thursday, that's today. Typical schedule, because I just like y'all to see my typical schedule. I think we've already done our Mention Monday for this month, but I'm not sure because it all depends on what day of the week, you know, what comes on Mondays. But which one's Monday? I don't know. Anyway, that one's coming up. Reminder of where you are. And thanks for being here, y'all. And my secret internet admirer loves me so much. Just so much, y'all. Thank you for the condolences, everyone. I'm not ignoring you, but I'm ignoring you. You know what I mean. So we got Distress ink in a full-size pad, and we got Distress oxide in a full-size pad, and we got the re-inkers for each one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear secret internet admirer. You know I love you. And that's not all. That's not all. They sent me the teal, turquoise, whatever kind of color you want to call it, to replace the red one that, oh, that's scorched timber. I'm sorry, my bad. Scorched timber. It's like my new favoriteest color, brown ever. So we now have a mini pancake maker, cooker. This one I think actually gets a little hotter than the red one from Walmart did. This one is from the Amazons. And it's excellent for doing the heat embossing with that chunky textural embossing powder, you know, that one. And shrinky dinks work in here. Well, if they're small enough to fit in there, it's like excellent, y'all. You just put your stuff on there. I use these little, this is silicone parchment paper, baking paper, just to help protect that. And then you just lay it on there, you close the lid, and you go like, I don't know, 10, and it's pretty much done. So now shrinky dinks take a little bit longer, you know, but you can check them because it heats from both sides. And they will do that curl up thing. And I have found if you just put another piece of paper on top of them, they mostly work back out, but not always. That's kind of a thing with the shrinky dink stuff, which is always fun. And I had a jar that I had some little shrinky dink bits in, but I can't find it. I looked for it a couple of weeks ago. Y'all, I don't know where I put stuff. I put it up so it's nice and safe, and then, you know, It's gone forever. Well, not forever. Because I also bought some of those, the little sanding disc that fit on the ink dauber things. And they're gone. I don't know where they are. I don't know. They're in a package. How could I have misplaced them? You know, you're real good about putting all the new stuff right here so I can hurry up and use it kind of thing. But no, I lost them. Well, they're not lost. They're here somewhere. I don't know, somewhere. I got a happy mail from the Happy Diane, and she included these darling little stamp. I know, Gail. Doesn't it just suck? And I think we all do that. Yeah, they're making it's a black disc, and it's the size, the size of the dauber, and it's a little sanding disc. Louisa Heinzel uses them a lot. Tony the Crafter, is that her YouTube name? Tony the Crafter. I'm not sure if that's her YouTube name. She uses them a lot. And I was at Joann's because we had to go get a new pair of SAS shoes, and they're in the same parking lot, conveniently located. So while hubby was getting his shoes, I went into Joann's, and they had the little disc, and they were on sale. I don't think I paid $3 for them, maybe $4. I'm not sure. And they also had a stamp set on clearance. Hang on, let me find it. It's here somewhere. I know where it is. I just used it. That one. I picked that up at Joann's. Y'all know a lot of them, well, they're in bankruptcy, whatever that's called. So keep an eye out for them. Some of their stores, I think, are going to actually be closing. I'm not positive. But this is by Wintertime Crafts, which is the same people that, sorry about that sound, y'all, that makes this stamp set. They don't have names on them. There's no identifying number because they're on Amazon. Wintertime Crafts. That's where I got this. So I assume that's where that one came from too. I don't know. But I love these. This little splattery. This one's just awesome sauce. And these are totes adorable. I got them right here so I can use them. That one's got a little tiny bird on it. A little tiny bird. Thank you, Happy Diane. So, I know. I don't know where I put them. I really don't. They should be. I got different hooks hanging around, and they should be on one of my hooks, but I haven't located them. I don't know. They could have fallen on the floor. That happens sometimes too. So anyway, if y'all want to think about folders, we're just going to pick a folder to work from. Hang on, I'll tell you their numbers. I really need to get to straightening up some more. Okay, we need a number between 1 and 30. 30, between 1 and 30. So we can pick a folder to work out of today. Oh, look. My artist friend, whoever made that, didn't sign it. You know who you are. I don't know why that's in here, but anyway. So whoever's first to pick a number. Yeah, they're really kind of neat. I mean, they look a lot better than using my big sanding block, those little sanding discs, because this can be kind of cumbersome sometimes. They're Tim Holtz, of course. You know, he makes everything almost. I think he came out with some of the aged cellophane tape. You know how we've made aged tape with alcohol inks, which is regular tape. He's got a whole product for that now. So, okay, Joanne's to keep all 815 of its stores open and retain more. Oh, good. Well, that's good news. Gail, thank you. 4. Gail picked number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Let me change the number. Change the number. 29. All right. Put this away. Well, good. I'm glad because I really don't like it when people lose their jobs and stuff. I know some of them did close a few years ago. Oh, they're no longer in bankruptcy. Okay, let me read all of Gail's information. They filed for it in March after negotiating restructuring with the creditors and investments. So I'm just glad nobody's losing their job. Yeah, I like Hobby Lobby. I complained about our new Michaels. I never cared much for it. Even after the new one opened, I would still go to the old one till they closed it. And the few times that I've been in the new one, I just am not satisfied with the merchandise that they're carrying. So I don't go there. I can write it down. FOLD, folder number 4. Picked it that Gail. Oh, let's see what we have. Oh, scrapbook paper, a different scrapbook paper, big numbers, red and green. Ooh, James Avery. Got a lot of Texas stuff on it. Something from the Dazo store, Diazo. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. And another thing from the same Diazo store. And another thing. Those are pretty good cards. And just a little bit of earth right there. Bayou Bend map. With a whole little thingy. A whole little thingy. Oh, and it was, we went, it was 2019. We were there, were we there on the 4th of July? I don't remember if we were actually, I guess we were. Ooh. Jelly print paper. Okay. All right. Now let's see if we can find sort of a coordinating page, because that's kind of been what we're doing, is working next to a coordinating sort of coordinating. Well, that might be run right there. Sorta. Sorta. I don't know so much about that side, although it wouldn't be horrible. It's got green over there. That would be the same colors pretty much. Yep. That's a done page. Oh, there's a green one. That one actually looks pretty good with that. That's too bright. You could dull it down. So this one's a real, that one's a real possibility. Let's see. I think there's another blank one. I thought there was. Maybe I just thought there was. Maybe it's sticking. Oh, there it is. Well, that actually is kind of striking with that. I wouldn't have thunk it. I don't know. I think more goes with this than this. Although that's not horrible either. Okay, y'all get to pick. Are we going to do the blue page or this greeny gray page? Y'all get to pick. So we have to wait for lag because it's a thing. It's a real thing. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1. Actually, we'll be working on the blank side. Green gray page it is. Okay. Now we were doing, we were giving away the leftovers after our studio cleanup, but we've not had very many people wanting to play with that. So my husband and I, because I chatted with him about it, and he said, well, why don't you just save it up and then give it away like once a quarter or twice a year or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. The leftovers will go in an envelope, and then we'll probably give the envelope away like in December or something like that. So they'll get more than just a couple of things. So that's how that goes. So did any of this, that would, we can dull that back. Get those out. I'm going to leave this in the folder. Set it aside. And the whole point of using the spiral binder for this one was so I could work flat. That was the whole purpose of leaving the blank side. And then this is those free magazine papers. What are they called? Do any of these have printed from Stampington and Company that comes in their magazines? Okay. So, thread. Let's start off with dulling this down. And I think I'm going to, because my secret internet admirer sent me these a couple of months ago. I don't know that. And that's how when I fell in love with the scorched timber. But here's Lost Shadow, and I'm thinking that's going to gray this up fairly nicely. We will see how that goes. So let me get one of these. Do I need one of those? Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay, hopefully I don't get a craft lynch. I was doing pretty good for a while on straightening everything up. And then, you know, I found fun stuff to play with, so I kind of stopped. You know how it goes. Let's see. Yes, they store very well in these handy dandy giant medication tubes. Oh, there's the sanding disc right there. Yeah, we found them in the most logical place to put them. Look at that. There, that's the sanding disc. Oops. Distress sanding disc. Let's pull one out while we are here. It looks really fine, but it feels pretty rough. Does it give us a thing, like a grade? No, I don't see one on here. But we'll just do this. That was a good place to put them. Ah! Ah. Serendipity. You would have thought that'd been the first place I looked. I have to quit thinking like that. Okay. Oh, you like the no line? Oh, no line coloring. Brilliant. Yeah, no grid info. So it looked fine, but it felt rough. I don't know. I know that's like, well, of course it's rough. It's sandpaper, you know. Oh, Vaughn told me how to open this. There we go. Don't let that look. Oh no, it's wet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's good. It's just not. Maybe I'll just do this. Oh, that's nice. Oh, but wait. I'll probably glue that together so it'll be heavier. Okay, let's do this. We don't even need that dauber thing. Okay, flatten it back out. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. Let me bring it over here. Oh, yeah. I like that. Put the lid on it. Okay. That over there, because we're just going to cover this whole page up with this. Will we leave a pocket? Most likely. Most likely. We're just going to glue all that down with Elmer's Extreme glue stick. And Tanya McGuire is home. They are home from their spring trip. I think she's posted a couple of haul videos. Well, at least one, maybe more than one. I don't know. I watched one yesterday, day before yesterday, recently. I can see places I'm not getting glue stick. Anyway, they got a new RV, and then something leaked on it, and they had to run up to the fix-it place in Indiana. So they were there for a while. They're home. I think they had some issues when they got home too. Boy, that looks cool. I'm happy with that right there. I don't care who you are. All right. Does anybody remember our page size? No. No, it doesn't. So about 5 3/4 mostly. Get the trimmer. Let's get the trimmer. All right. Open it up so you can see 3/4 mostly. I don't know if I want to cut that much off. Let's go right. Let's just go right there, and we'll get whatever we get. We're gonna go about right there. Shake and bake and helped. That can go in the folder. Now let's see how our length, which is 8 3/4 mostly. Go this way. Cut that off first. Main screen mostly, sort of. Yep. What did I say? 8 3/4 mostly. That way. Oh, how? Look at that. Let's put it on the page and see if it'll fit. We can trim off just a hair off that top. Just a hair, I said. I think my ruler has rule issues. That's funny in my head. Okay. There's a Kilroy Center. That one I cut off. Westcott Gazebo, something Cottage, Carla Garden, Diana Garden, and the East Terrace. Okay, that's going to be perfect. Let's just ink this. Oh, get the tool. So is everybody doing okay? Hopefully life is not being overly mean to anyone. I know Vaughn has been under the weather, but she is doing better. Gail said she was through with her PT, so that was good. I was at Rosemary's live show last night, but I really didn't participate. I was just kind of like there, if that makes sense to anybody. Oh, I do have good news. Yeah, three weeks. Ugh. I've not had a migraine this month, and we're already in the middle of the month, so that's wonderful. Hey, Janet, how are you? Goodness gracious. And lurkers, hello. I know it's like I can't remember the last time I went a whole month or half a month without a headache. I've not had a migraine, or even did I have a headache? I might have had like a mild one in the forehead when the smoke was so bad a couple of weeks ago. I like that. Let's put some scorched timber on there. It's right here. Oop. Get the tool. I don't want to open the new one yet. I'll save it till it's dried up. No, I won't. Oh, it does. It looks just like burnt wood. Scorching timbers and stuff like that actually preserves the life of the wood for like log cabins or whatever, decks or whatever, siding, all that, because it the bugs will stay out of it, and I think it makes it less susceptible to rot and stuff like that. And if I said that started in or was mostly something they did in Germany, I may be telling a lie. I don't know. This one spot is just too light. Oh, oh look. Ah, perfect. Perfect, I tell you. Okay. Okay, we're going to leave it open as a pocket because that's the law. Oh, the Nana law. Get some glue. I just filled up my art glitter glue last night. That's my open side. Try to hold it the side you want to leave open. There's a tip for you if you needed a tip. Okay, okay. Gonna leave just a little reveal that hopefully is mostly the same all the way around, mostly being okay. And the postcard exhibit, is that what they're calling it now? Postcard exhibit? Art card? Art postcard. Postcard art exhibit. Remember it used to be on the Twitter when it was called the Twitter, but now it's the X, so they changed their name. Also, I did a video this year, February, March-ish. They've been posting pictures on Instagram as well as X.com, formerly known as Twitter. Okay. Beautiful. I liked this page. I thought it, didn't I think that? They actually both look pretty good. I mostly like this side. Let's pick a shape. Die cut a shape. What shape? Oh, maybe that was it, Janice. Maybe it was that's what brought it to so much attention was Japan does it. Maybe that was it. I know. These itty bitty blenders, I actually picked these up at Hobby Lobby. It's been some time ago. And by some time ago, I mean it's been a couple of months. I saw them at the Hobby Lobby, and then probably about within 2 weeks of that, Tim did his, next chapter, whatever, the vault, whatever he calls that, whatever. And he had some small ones. But I got these from Hobby Lobby. They had them at Hobby Lobby. So they were near the, you know what I'm saying? The wax seal stuff. Goodness gracious. Words are so hard. Triangle-ish. Okay. Triangle-ish. Should be triangle-ish. Okay, this is miscellaneous. Here's some triangles. What is that? That's a triangular. Okay, I'm still looking. You can't see me looking, but I am. Triangular. All right. That's 2 triangulars. Okay. Spellbinders, diamonds 1, MDI004 triangles 1, MDI009 triangles 2, and that one, which is unbranded. Then we have a Spellbinders kaleidoscope. Which has these. And I don't have a picture, so I don't know. Hey, Teresa. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So, which one should we do? Because I think this cuts out all these different things, doesn't it? I don't know. Truthfully, I'm not sure I've used it. Let me go test it. Let me test it. See what we get. Okay, get a test piece of paper. Will that fit? Yeah, it will fit in a minute. I know. Oh. Did I cut it too small? Oh no, it's like barely perfect. Barely perfect. It's pretty good. Oh. Yeah, it cuts it all apart. Cuts it all apart. I'll have to look and see if there's a picture online that I can print out. Those are fun little things. Why haven't I used that one before? I don't remember using that one. Maybe I have. Oh, and look. Oh, not quite. Not when you put it that way. But it'll go that way. That's interesting. Okay, Vaughn. No worries, darling. I appreciate you being here. So okay. So now we have questions. That must be that piece. So it cuts out. Oh, I guess it does. So that's that shape. That's that shape. And that's that one. But what about this shape? Is it missing a die? Maybe that's why it was on clearance, because it was, or is that the same one? Oh, that's the same one. Oh, so it's just 3. Oh, sometimes the challenge. So it's actually just 3 different shapes make that whole thing. That's interesting. Okay. Put these back in here. Do we want to use the giant one, or do we want to use one of these other triangles? I don't know. Y'all, I am so not in a decision mode. Yeah, it's just three different shapes to that one. So, okay. Sometimes it takes me 20 minutes for my thoughts to get to working. Let me go over there. And by over there, I mean at the die cutter, and see if I have any scraps that would work with this, other than the pink. I mean, pink's okay, but you know, it's pink. Put that there. Like, let's see. That's not quite a good color, but it's an okay color. We have that color. We have the pink that we've already done. Already done. Do a little, okay, let's do that. Let's just do that. All right, come on. I'll be back any day. Seriously. Lay on there. Perfect. This one will be whatever this one will be. Perfect enough. Where's my thing? Oh, it didn't punch that one out. I tried to punch too much. Maybe some of it. All right, hang on. Hang on. It cut through 2 cardstocks, and it's not heavy cardstock. It cut through 2 of them really well. But the third one, not perfectly well. What are my plans? I have no plans. I guess it didn't really do that one perfectly either. Hang on. Can't talk. Separating die cut stuff. Okay. And it didn't really want to do the third one at all. And it was just a portion. I didn't know if we'd get any pieces from it. Not that one. How about that? Is that one going to come out? None of those are going to come out. Let's get some scissors. Maybe we'll use these inside parts. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know how I like to stall for time. Somebody sent me a message I need to check. A friend of ours is, he lives in an RV, and he is not happy at its current location. And he's an older gentleman. So he's talking about moving. And this time he says when he moves, he's not going to put up his carport cover, his porch cover, or, you know, or his hot tub or any of that kind of stuff. So my husband is interested in getting his carport, but we got to do the measurements and all that junk. So he's got people coming tonight to look at that. I don't know. Something. May not even use that one. That one's no good. No, those aren't any good. So that's all I got. Yeah, I guess that was it. Okay, put those in the recycle. Recycle. Don't keep everything. It just feels like I did. But see, I don't really want to cover that up. That's why we come back. We come back to that. Oh, what if just spent all that time doing that? Maybe we'll just glue those on. Y'all, I tell you what, I don't know about myself. Most of the time, I don't even know. I kind of like that, though. That's too much. I didn't see an orange over there because that would have been good for those. What if we brought that over there? I know you can't see. And I can't, there's nothing I can do about the camera going, the camera does what the camera does. Actually, those kind of look okay over there, too. That one does, anyway. Yeah, I kind of really like the pink one on there. Sorry, Popo. Popo's the pink Popo. I do kind of like that. Why don't we just do that? Because I definitely like that. What do we think about that? What do we lay them on top of there and disjoint them a little bit? And that just looks wrong. Okay, we're just going to glue this pink one on right here because I like it. So that's what we're going to do. And that'll be a decision made. Right, wrong, or indifferent. When you're gluing with the art glitter glue, it's best not to goof around too much because it will dry pretty quick, especially in the air. I'm so glad I have air conditioner. It was very, very hot, y'all. Very hot. We did not get too much rain yesterday. We actually had 2 or 3 pretty good little showers. From what I understand from Popo, who lives in Magnolia, Tomball, Spring, I don't know, somewhere over that way. They got a lot of rain. But she's just a little further south than we are by about 10, 15 miles, and she's further east, no, further west than we are. So we got very little of the very outline bands from the tropical storm Alberto. I can't even remember its name. I know. Alberto, I think. Yeah. Let's just do it. I'm gonna leave an edge because I can. So I will. It's a fancy scissor work, I tell you what. Looks too much like a flag that way. Ooh, it doesn't have to go on that side of the page. It can go on this side. We want that side down. So we get the pocket here. I guess it's because of the angle. They almost look curved. Really? Nope, that's still not the right one. That's the one. Can't read chat putting a puzzle together. When you die cut, it leaves a very slight, it kind of folds over the very edge, just a tiny, tiny bit. Well, that's kind of interesting. I don't hate it, but I don't have two long green ones. I only have one. I might cut a second one. We're just playing. If you can't stay, it's okay. You don't have to. Don't have to stay. I do only have the one green one. One. I only have one green one at the. Oh, got two. Got two. What do we think about that? Yeah, it's kind of like stained glass. Alberto. Yeah, he's in Mexico now. They're already preparing us for barrel. Beryl. Barrel. Because they're watching another system kind of develop. Or do we just like it plain? Oh, decisions are hard, y'all. Kind of liking that. Oh, somebody didn't cut very well. It does seem curved right there, truly. Maybe I glued it crooked. Maybe I curved it when I glued it. I don't know. I kind of like the darker pointing up. Yeah. Some weeks are like this, y'all. Some days, totally indecisive. Those are the days you're not supposed to straighten your studio up because you're too indecisive. Just saying. You can't decide if you want to keep it or share it or toss it. I kind of like it right there. There, shake and bake, and I helped it. Not ready to commit. So let me see if there's any. Is there any optical illusion? Okay, Janet says it's an optical illusion, and Janet says that's for her every day. The indecisive. Sometimes I seem to have weeks like that. I do just sometimes have weeks like that. We can use this one to draw. You can't see that. To draw it over there. I don't know why I keep saying there. I guess I do that all the time. Or we could even just put it up there. I kind of like it up there. Because that can be a tuck spot too. Because, I mean, there's no law. And we still can use, I like the orangey yellow one. It's kind of a golden yellow, not really orangey. Mustard. Yeller ochre. Yeller. We can do that, and they could be. How would that look? I think we already tried it on there. And if we put it on this part, this pink is here. Let's do that. Look at me, made a decision without too much overthinking. Okay, this time I'm going to hold it like this. Maybe I can glue faster. Oh, I do like this teeny tip. Just saying, because that's true. Smarter person would have used their tweezers. I've never been accused of being overly smart. Tweezers. And I want to put it like right here to get most of that pink. I guess that was pink there too. That probably would have been a better option, huh? Then that angle's already cut, isn't it? That angle would already be cut. Look at that. Decisions, they're not always good, but it was made. And sometimes that's just how it's got to be. If I'm going to be forced into a decision, you can pretty much bet the answer is going to be no. You know how they do those pressure sales? You have to make a decision right now. My answer is going to be no. I like the darker one pointing up. Why is that? What's up with that? Any guesses? Anybody? Well, that's interesting. That's kind of interesting. I think we're going to commit to that. Let's get our, let's put our pin in. Vaughn sent me that little glue stopper. Had it a while. This, when Xandra, our friend Xandra, had her online store, that was her logo. And I stuck it on there because I could, so I did. Let's go ahead and use our scorched timber because we love it. You know, our little baby dauber. Not to be confused with Pam Dauber. She was Mindy on Mork and Mindy. I think that was Pam Dauber. Something like that. With Robin Williams. It almost looks like we got a new cereal thing going on down here. To be morbid about it, they found a body 2 weeks ago at some marina. I don't know where. Not my area at all. South of Houston. And it was a staged suicide. So she was killed somewhere and taken to the marina and strung up at the marina somewhere to be discovered. And yesterday, they found another lady who is unidentified as of this morning. Oh, I wanted the dark one up. That and that. Okay. Okay, I should just commit to that because I like it. We'll just do that. We'll just glue our little corners on. And anyway, the reason it looks so suspicious, now they've not said anything about cereal. That's just me. You know, there's two of them, so it just sounds cereal to me. They're being displayed in the same general area. That term serial killer was something that kind of got started here with the Candyman killings. Which was, and when I say here, I mean Houston, because that's where I grew up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at chat because I want to see what y'all say. Mark Harmon. Okay, wait. Try the pink one. Try the pink center on the yellow. Oh, aren't you a smarty one? That's a good idea. Let's just see. It helps if you stop and look at Chad every once in a while. And then put the yellow gold ochre, yellow ochre on there. Oh, right cheer, rat cheer. Yeah. Ah, oh, yeah. By your Mindy, Pam Dauber is married to Mark Harmon. Ah. Oh, plays Gibbs on NCIS. I don't watch NCIS. We don't really watch much. If I say live television, I don't mean live television. I mean the typical NBC, ABC, and CBS. Yeah, we don't tend to watch those. We watch a lot of YouTube. My husband watches a lot of YouTube anymore. I made him addicted to it, I reckon. We like a lot of documentaries and archaeological stuff and alien stuff and murderer stuff. Don't like murderer stuff, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not so sure I like that though. What do y'all think? Yeah, true stories. That's it. Yeah. My mother watched that show, I think, Janice. Oh, paranormal. I have a hard time watching that. I have to watch it during the daytime and I can't watch it alone. And my dog has to leave the room. My dog Champ will get upset with stuff he sees on TV when it's the real thing. If it's not the real thing, it doesn't bother him at all. Okay. It's not like he sits there and watches TV with us, but if it's real, and I sometimes know when it's real too, he will actually start barking at the TV and get up and leave the room because it freaks him out. Because Janice asked me to, Teresa. But I'm not caring for it too much. I think because it's so solid. But she says that would probably be too much. Anyway, I think I'm going to glue the bottom. It's going to be sort of like a belly band, but obviously not a belly band. And I'm going to glue the point. We're going to get it perfectly in the center at the bottom. Perfectly there. So now it's like a belly band, right? I don't know where I'm going with it, but anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Put a blob of glue there and put a line here. Perfectly in the center at the bottom. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to try. I think I'm going to try and we'll see what that looks like. I mean, it's not like we're hurting anything. Okay. So let's use one of these. Why not? Absolutely. Where does it open? Where's the opening? Find the Okay. And this is wintertime crafts. I have no stake in wintertime crafts. I have a little thing right here. It's not really a background stamp, but it will be by the time we're done. Let's use this one. What color ink? Should we use an orange? It's not going to show up orange because we're stamping on an existing color. I have a Venetian orange and a saffron, which is more of a yellow. I do have a yellow ochre. Let's use the Venetian orange. That one goes in that little cubby. Right there. Okay. Get a scratch pad. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that way. Put some water on it. I know water doesn't really take away archival. I know. It's okay. It's perfectly okay. Let's use, we'll get the fuzzies off of that now because you put fuzzies all over it. Let's use that one. And let's get one more. Let's go with this one. I know y'all probably can't even see that at all. A tall or a short. These are lovely. Didn't it have a back on it? Did I lose it? Excellent at doing that. Did it have a back? Didn't it have another plastic? Oh, it didn't go anywhere. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, well, we'll just set that aside and pretend like we put it all back together. There it is. There it is. Oh, goodness. You just can't make this stuff up. Anyway, I think there may be a serial person out there. I also think we had another one from last year, but I think they moved or they got jailed or something because those disappearance, those were missing women, missing Black pregnant women in Houston and the surrounding areas last year, including one of my high school friends' nieces, still missing. And she was very pregnant. And there were some others, but they never talk about those anymore. That's old news. Well, that is better with them not being stark. Can you tell a difference? Yay, Vaughn. Welcome back. Thanks, Janice. Should I do a darker color? Should I stamp a darker color? I didn't ask. I didn't have permission. That's better. I like that better. Okay. I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to do that. How do y'all feel about it? You still prefer the movement in the background? Yeah. Yes, it is a spellbinders. Let me get the thing again. Where'd I put the thing? Oh my gosh. I need a keeper. Did I bring it back over here? The die is over here. No, yeah, I did. It's right here. I found it. Don't worry, I found it. It is a spellbinders kaleidoscope. Have you been gone 30 minutes? And it took me 30 minutes to decide. Oh my gosh. I don't have anything other than that, a spellbinders kaleidoscope. And it's very interesting. Okay. Now I'm going to do this. But Teresa likes the movement in the background. Okay, that was I was waiting for y'all to comment. Add them or don't add them? Yeah, they can be fun. Yeah. Keep the pink, toss the yellow. Keep on the pink one or keep the pink one on the yellow. I know. Go with your gut. That's just it. I don't have any guts today. Teresa says don't. Chat's not moving. What's wrong with you people? Oh, and I do have on subscribers only mode. That means you need to subscribe so you can participate in live chat. I really do like the movement in that too. I have to agree. And I'm okay with the pink one. Let's put the pink one and forget the yellow one. That's the side. Okay, we're just going to glue down this little side with a lot of glue. I'm just going to hold it for a minute. No, Teresa, I don't. No, I'm not a big regretter. There are some big things in life I regret. I have regrets, but can't change that. And you just got to do, realize you went with the information you had at the time and the emotion you had at the time, and that's just how it goes sometimes. I think I like that. Now now we got that, see? And then we got little belly bands. These are too big. I was thinking I'm going to cut tickets. That's too heavy right there. Those two might be okay. Do I have a ticket die? I should have a ticket die. Shouldn't I? I don't know. We can cut tickets. We can fake our way through that. This is shiny. And my experience with shiny is glue does not like to stick to shiny. And I'm going to use my big sanding block because it's a big area. Get my scrap paper. I'm going to put all this in the folder. That way it's all together in the folder. Maybe it's all in the folder. I think one of those pieces fell on the floor. Okay. This part could be a tag or a ticket. Just trying to see if I'm getting a good Now see, I wonder why I even kept these. Why didn't I toss these in the recycle bin whenever I bought that product, whatever that product was? Stainless steel mini scraper. I don't even know where that is. Don't even know. I kind of like those shapes. Okay. Yeah. Dust them off. That means wipe it on my shirt, on my belly. All right. I'm going to get this. It says one push bag clip. Oh, I remember these. They weren't very good. I want to go about there. Because those are interesting shapes to me. And I want to square this side up just a tick. And this one's going to go there. That somebody didn't make a straight cut for some reason. They didn't hold it tight enough. There we go. I mean, it doesn't have to be precise, just close enough. Is that close enough? Oh, careful. You know how you gotta be perfect. There we go. That's going in the recycle. Gonna leave that like that. Let's get, oh, I've got a thing. I got a thing. Our little butt. One of these makes, get out the scrap and see what it looks like. Yeah, wouldn't that be smart? That makes like a ticket corner. Perfect. It's exactly what I want. Ticket corner. That means that makes a ticket corner too. No, it doesn't. Just the one's a ticket corner. Just the one. Just the one. Okay. I should cover it with paper before I ticket corner it. That would be the smartest thing to do. Oh, not quite wide enough on that. We can make it shorter. How much would we lose? more than I want to lose. Okay. Now we got a back side. Got a back side. I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like that. And I'm going to, because this is heavy, this is like a heavy cardstock. I'm going to use aleenes on it. I'm going to leave the hole in it. We're going to put the hole back in it, I should say. Let's get my scratch paper back out. My scratch paper back out. Smirt. I know I'm ignoring chat. Aye. Okay. Lay that there. We can use that glue in a minute if it doesn't drip too much. Okay. This one's going to go. That would be, this would be. Is that way I want it? Yeah, that doesn't matter. Perfection's just an illusion anyway. Get the roller. Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you. I have an appointment with a hand guy to look at my trigger finger, my bird finger. Okay, so we got that. These are going to go on this one. I like the back of that. Don't care too much for the front of that. So this one we're going, oh, and it dripped off. Okay. Although I like that. I really like the back. I like the back. I like the back best. Glue. For them to decide if I get surgery or whatever. I don't know. I know it's very bothersome anymore. And I think we're going to use that right there. Just like that. Get the roller. Guess I should use the back part, but I don't know. Well, yeah, just the glue. Because the more my bird finger bothers me, the more my little finger bothers me, which I think has trigger finger also, or arthritis. My GP said it could be arthritis. And I'm like, but I'm such a young lady. And yes, I know babies can get arthritis. It is not, it's like cancer. It is not a respecter of age. It's just not. Okay. Where'd I put the roller? Oh my gosh, I just had it. Where'd you put it? Oh, you put the paper on top. Bless my heart. Story of my life. Okay, let's go back to this one. Set that on the keyboard. It will help it dry faster. Let's get out the big skizzers. Okay, put that on the keyboard. Main screen, sort of. Put that on the keyboard. And speaking of Tim, not that we were just speaking of him, but speaking of Tim, what y'all think about those mica spray things? Isn't that an interesting little strip right there? That on the keyboard. Yeah, Bon is perfect. Oh, you got the new Timmy scissors with the spring, whatever thing he called it. She likes them. Bon likes them. Oh, especially the small one. Wonderful. Oh, you did. You got the mica sprays. Yeah, Tim is pretty expensive. Yeah. He had a live show Saturday, I think it was, on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I really like most of my stuff to stay where I put it. And the exception is the distress oxides. I really like those. But also once I have them down, I want them to stay where I put them. I don't necessarily get them wet again. Okay. Tag. We decided that we only had the one tag end. Popping those everywhere. I hope it's not too loud on anybody that's got headphones. Okay. Looks like a tag to me. I really like that. We might end up doing something with that too, because I really like those shapes. Okay. This one's trying to get wrinkled. This one's trying to wrinkle. What happens when you have a heavy paper that you stick on the not heavy paper? That one's okay. Must have used too much glue on that one. Okay, hang it back so you can find it in a minute. Okay, we just have the one tag edge and tag edge. And by edge, I mean corner, tag corner. It's tag. We'll put it back on the keyboard. Let's set this one on the keyboard too. Okay. That's the one we already punched the corners off of. That's okay. Nobody's counting. Are you? Are you counting? Okay. Put that back up there. I need to. That's the problem with the wet glue. It takes it a minute or 20. Of course, it's a little humid down here. We have a chance of rain today. Well, we have a chance of rain for the next 10 days, I think. And depending on if that other tropical storm decides to come in. I think we might paint this one because I really like those shapes. Y'all, I can't explain why I like stuff sometimes. But I do like the shapes. We're going to paint it. What color should we paint it? That's open for discussion. if y'all were painting it, what would you paint it? What color would y'all paint it if you were painting it? Saturday, showcasing the sprays. I had some of this mica sprays and I like them. But these new ones, yeah, they're supposed to be, I mean, and most of them looked like they matched, because he's going with the existing colors. He's starting from the beginning with some existing colors. And he's matched the mica, the actual mica is the color of his usual colors, like worn lipstick and all those. And when you spray it on, when it's wet, it doesn't look like there's any color difference at all. But then once it dries and you tilt it, you get that flash of that color. So, I mean, they're kind of interesting. I probably won't get them. I have several sprays down here and I hardly ever use sprays because I like them to stay put and they don't. So, yeah, they do kind of look like, oh, it does look like Collins of Candles that way, didn't it? I thought they looked kind of like bolts like that. No, Janice needs rain. Bless your heart. Yeah, we were really, 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 really hot and dry because we had a dry dome, whatever they call that, settle on us last week. And then now we got all this humidity. Janice says she wants someone using Sharpies on fabric, adding alcohol to have them spread. Yeah. Says they need to heat set after drying or they will spread when they get wet. Oh. I saw a post on Facebook from one of the groups this morning. Was it this morning? I don't know when it was. Could have been last night. I don't know. I've been up since 2 a.m. That could be part of my problem. They said that Michael's had the new Sharpies. I don't know. And they were like $29.99. And then they went to Walmart and found the new ones there for $19.99. Heat dome. Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I saw where Patty Tully Parrish was doing something on fabric. Was she using crackle paste? Is that what I read the title? Something about, I don't know. Anyway, I love these shapes, and we're going to round that one. We're not going to ticket that one. Let's see what size that is. It's not really that size, so we need to make the smallest one's too small. So we'll go with the middle, medium, the just right one, as Goldilocks would say. Just right. Okay, did anybody pick a color yet? Well, aren't Sharpies basically an alcohol ink? Basically, I mean, I know they're not exact, but sort of basically. Basically, I could say it 500 times and it would still sound like basically, wouldn't it? Yeah, some of them are. Okay. Okay, so you're thinking pink. Oh, Jesus, thinking pink. Okay, let's just bring it over here because we can. Let go. Because we could tuck it right there. Or we could tuck it right there. We can't tuck it down here because that's a slide through. Well, although it would tuck there, but then it sticks out. We could tuck it right there, that way, or that way. Did I pick a color yet? Orange or a light blue? Oh, light blue would be good. Then we could put it on this page and it would bring that light blue over here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Nope, that's two. That's two. Okay. You get, hang on. That's clear. I don't want clear. I want white. Oh, let me get some water for my brush. I need some waters. Oh, and I just saw the fig tree outside. I forgot to tell Hottie Popo that one of my figs came off. So now I just have one fig left. She watches the birds eat hers. We have one fig left. We had about 5 or 6. Then the little tiny, they were a little tiny and they fell off or got ate or whatever. But I saw one of the larger ones. And when I say larger one, I mean, it's about like that, about that big around. The other day, I don't know if it got knocked off or blown off or I don't know what happened, but it was on the ground. No, it had no punctures in it. That's why I think maybe it was knocked off. Oh, and the mockingbird. This is white gesso. I know it doesn't look like white gesso, but it is. I'm a heat gun for a minute. Heat gun. Y'all, mockingbirds have been crazy. And they finally have put a nest in one of the little trees they put up across the street in front of their big ass fence for that new neighborhood that they've not started building in yet, but it has the lots, it has electricity, it has water, it has fiber optics. I don't know if they put natural gas in there or not, but I don't know if they put any natural gas over there or not. So it's got all that. It's got the streets. Well, one street. Comes in here, cul-de-sac around that way, a little cul-de-sac that way, and then right back out. So the street's actually a little different than what it was when they first did their little plat thing. It was supposed to have an in and out street, but evidently it's just one street instead of two. But they put up a big ass fence. I don't think I've taken a picture and showed y'all the big ass fence because they built up right in front of our house. They built the property up across the street probably about 4 or 5 foot. So it's actually that part that used to be straight as the curb is now as tall as me. It's taller than me. As tall as me. Yeah, as tall as me. And they put a really big fence up there. And that's all they've done. And it's been sitting like that for 3 or 4 months. So I'm not complaining. I'm just giving you a status. Okay. That's good enough. That will be fine. Now we're going to get this. Got something stuck on it. Doesn't matter, because this blue is way too dark. Is it going to come in? Yep. Oh, I might need a little more than that. I don't know. We're going to put some white in it. Do we have some white? We do. Shaking it up. Shake it up, baby. Okay. Let's try that. Get a little palette knife. Oh. Perfect. Ah. Who would have thought that would have happened? I know I didn't. I probably don't have near enough. It doesn't have to be 100% coverage. But I want better coverage than that. Oh, you just so didn't make enough. Who saw that coming? Besides everybody except me. Oh yeah, smear it around. We'll just mix that too much this time. How's that sound? Okay, let me look at chat. They put in a really, well, not really, they put in a deep drainage between the houses that back up to the new subdivision and the new subdivision. And this is a complaint from me. Here's our lot. Here's Hector's lot. Here's my garage. Okay. When you open my garage door, their ditch is right there at my driveway. And when it did rain, because you know we did have not flooding at my house, well, sort of, but not. Nothing flooded over here, but the city is doing a lot of flood control. They've started doing a lot of flood control. Not that anybody has necessarily flooded in unexpected places, because you know we have the lake and the dam and all that. But they're working on reinforcing a lot of the drainage, the existing drainage. They're making more butter. Now, we do have one house in the neighborhood that has flooded since they started putting in the other neighborhoods down the street that way. Because they had to redo their retention pond, because that's what's required in this part of Texas anymore. Any subdivision, strip centers, any of that have to have a retention pond. And they had to redo their retention pond and drainage a couple times before they got it right. But that house flooded. There's a street that comes this way, and then it like curves, and they have the house on the end, so they got that big giant yard, and they flooded. But there's a pond over here. I don't know who the pond belongs to, but my kids always liked going over there and fishing in it. They thought they were fishing. I never saw a fish. Here you come, y'all. We'll have to mix some more because I didn't paint the back yet. I think we'll do some stamping. Anyway, mix that some more. Normally I way over mix and I'm just barely getting in that. Come on. That much. Oops. Spilt some. It's making a pretty blue. Anyway, I don't like opening my garage and seeing straight down the drainage ditch that does not have a fence around it, might I say. The fence that's going to be around the houses, but the drainage ditch, it's not. It's right there where everybody can see straight from the other main thoroughfare, straight into my garage when the garage is open. And that is bitchy. Does not make me happy. So, anyway, that was a pretty good amount for the back. It's not solid, and that's okay. Okay, put this, I don't know where, somewhere. Move that. We're getting hit gun again, y'all. Yeah, we already had all the rain we were going to get from him. It's the next one that's developing that may be bringing rain to us. Where are you at, Teresa? Exactly, Janice. When they change the dirt and all that stuff. You see, there's this hidden creek, and that's the name of the creek is Hidden Creek, because you wouldn't necessarily even know there was a creek there, other than it kind of, the terrain just kind of goes down a little bit. But I've seen Hidden Creek when it had water up to my knees across the road. So when it unhides itself, it's not hidden, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to leave that. We're going to do some stamping. What stamps? Those are too small. Well, I guess they're not too small, but what kind of stamp should we use? Oh, yeah, I bet you did. Central Alabama. Teresa, it's not moving up your way. It's over in Mexico. It went west. You might be getting rain from that system that was here, and then it moved up. That might be it. Thank you, Vaughn. I so appreciate you being here, darling. I know I've been on forever. A map stamp. Oh, I don't know. What category would a map be under? Let me have my desk reference. I don't know if I have a map. Oh, that should be under backgrounds, huh? Let me throw this on the keyboard. That should be under backgrounds. Backgrounds. Well, I've got sort of a map. That's the only one I have, sort of a map. But that would work. Travel, look and travel. That's a good idea. Travel. I have a travel tab. Look, there's, oh, those are individuals. No. Let me get that one out. That's in background. That one's in background. I'll tell you what, if you don't have a desk reference book, I would suggest you make one. It's a lot of work. Not gonna lie about that. It's a lot of work to make one of those. But as you just saw, it worked it pretty good if it's true. Where'd it go? It should be right there. There it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. And no, I don't know the manufacturer of that one. I keep that information in the reference book, but as y'all saw, there was no name attached to it. So IDK. IDK who? Who wrote the book of love? I didn't even realize, but I have been on a long time, haven't I? Let me get my foam pad. Oh, here it is. Where'd I put the thing? Here's the thing. Do we want it going that way? I can put one side going one way and one side going the other. Okay, now what color do we want to stamp with? Oh my gosh, the decisions. Let's just stamp with black, make it easy on ourselves, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. Gotta spank it. Spank it on there. It's not gonna get excellent coverage, but that's okay. It'll get coverage like it's supposed to. It'll be perfect. And bam. Oh, I missed the side. Oh well. Maybe that bounced. Maybe that bounced it into place. That's my Baron. Y'all have seen me use it before. Pretty sure. It's really nice on these larger stamps. Let's see. Oh, it's perfect. Spanking it, spanking it, spanking it good. Put that back over there. I know I turned it upside down. I know. Oh, push it down. Press a little harder. Can y'all see how that finger's kind of swollen? Maybe not. You might not can tell. But it doesn't straighten up. It doesn't straighten up like these other ones. See how those curve up? That one doesn't quite behave anymore. It's been suggested I overuse that finger. I don't think so, but that side stamped it better. Goes to show you need to prime your stamp. So put this back where it goes so you can find it next time. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Let's put some scorched timber on it. It is still damp. Not wet, damp. Do I want to try to ink inside the little opening area? I do like that. I don't know why I like that shape so much. I just find it interesting. I reckon. Get that back. See if we can. No, it doesn't matter. Works just as well in the air as it does on the thing. All right, it's perfect. Telling you that is perfection if I ever saw it. What is that? I don't know. Okay. So you could have it going that way or that way. I like it. I like it. Okay. I like the backs of these. Let's ink these too, because let's just do it. Open. Open. Oh, I can feel the front of this feels damp. And we're inking. And inking. I know a lot of y'all like to ink everything, don't you? I don't always ink, though. I just can't believe scorched timber has trumped over my garden patina, because y'all know I love the garden patina too. Oh my gosh. Nothing has that color in it. Here. Did I do the back? No. Oh, because we didn't. Oh, I was going to leave the back like that. Let's put some on the back then. It doesn't matter. I'm the only one that's ever going to thumb through this book anyway. When I'm gone, the kids would just toss it in the dumpster. Or take it down to Angelic Resale, probably. They'd be like, here, y'all can have this, and they'll throw it in the dumpster. Okay. Well, these, look at that. But the darker one needs to go over here. Oh, y'all. Look at that. Okay. These have all thrown that down. That's a big hole. I need that one. Hang on, Governor. Oh, look at that. Oh, that'll make a mess. Okay. Slide it back. Slide it back. Easy does it. We are definitely going over our usual 2 hours. Oh, and that's a way bigger hole than that, isn't it? Do I even have a hole like that? Oh, this one, this might be it. Oh, no, this is way bigger. I don't want it that big. I don't want a hole that big. We will just ease around the hole, the existing hole that was there, like that. We didn't have one. This one's got one. They must have bigger pegs in China. You know, the hanging pegs than what we do. Okay, this one, that one's that way. The darker one over here. No, this one was gonna go. See, it doesn't go that way. Will it fit in there that way? Yeah, it will. So we will. We will just make. Let's just line it up and do it this way, shall we? Because they are essentially almost the same size. Oops. And we will just punch around so that we kind of have a same size circle-y. Oh, so glad I have air conditioning. It was too hot to work out here, y'all. It was way too hot to work out here. Just saying. Okay. This one will go here. This one will go. And look, it's even the right way. Like that. That one will go. It's going to go that way because I like it that way best. So that's the way it's going to go. Okay. Let me get some floofle because now our tickets are tags. Get the floofle. Floofle. Like that. But that one. No. That one. That might work. That might work. I don't have any pink, but that's okay. We don't have to put pink on everything, Teresa. These came from the angelic resale. Usually there's a starting point. I know there's a loose end right there. Where'd it go? There's usually a loose end from the inside. And when you pull it, it just all comes tumbling out. Okay, I need enough for 3. That's enough. Okay. I guess we'll have to do the same for that. This one was originally from Hobby Lobby for $5.27, and they marked it on clearance, and then Angelic had it for $2. No, that's a different thrift store. So somebody paid $2 for it, and then I don't know how much I paid for it. I wouldn't have paid $2 for it. I might have, but I don't know. Might have. Specialty yarns. Let's see what's it saying. It's called Spring Song. It's a Hobby Lobby brand. It's made in China. Copyright 2005. I thought it would give me a content. AEGEAN. What is that? Anybody know? Okay. Twist them together. I have better luck when I twist them. That makes it too long. Will that be too long? That'll be too long. Will it? Hem ha and hem ha and hem ha. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's why I have a floofle if it's short. Twist it together. Oh, I don't need to twist it. These holes are big, aren't they? These are big holes. And that can go in here just like that. Ha! Ha ha ha. Yeah, that way. Ooh, that's a tight fit on that one. It's got extra glue on it. Oh, well. Those might be too long. Are they too long? Yeah, it might be a little too long. There. There. We'll put that in the mini moo card basket. That thing is full as a cow at milking time. Let go. I'm not even looking at chat. Y'all could be just yelling at me and I just wouldn't even know. All right. Okay, do we want any kind of inspirational words today? Oh, a hole reinforcer, then punch. What? Or Jen, like the C. The color, I guess. I don't know. It said it was called. Maybe it is RGN like the C. I don't know. But it doesn't have a content, which I thought was odd. Is that the contents? No. Oh, it's polyester. It's plastic, y'all. That's plastic. I bet this one is too. Polyester. Plastic. Hole reinforcer. You know, I got fancy hole reinforcers. You know I do. Oh. I know. I said I didn't have to twist it because the hole was big, and now I twisted it anyway. Because Habits. I don't think this one needs a floofle. I think it's perfect as it is. It could even exit this journal and go somewhere else at some point, but probably never will. Probably never will. Bread, anyone? Do we want an inspirational word? Oh, we got to put something here. Oh. Oh no, don't cut it. Just tear it. Sort of like that. Sort of like that. Sort of like that. Round that a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. We need something in there. We ink it. Because we're inked everything else. Well, almost everything else. We inked enough of everything else. Yeah, baby. Oh, and look, there's nothing on the back. How about that? That was just perfection waiting to happen, wasn't it? Loose fibers everywhere. Ta-da! Okay. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Okay. Again, I'm waiting for somebody to say an inspiration. Try vertical. Follow your heart. There's not a single heart on here. Shall we get out our little bucket? Oh, you know what? We've got, wait a minute. Secret internet admirer. Let's see what that has to offer. Hang on. Let me get it open. Get it open. Scooch it over. Can we see it? Yes. Let's see what inspires us. Presence of wonder. Blessed are the curious because they will have adventures. The most precious things in life are near at hand. No, not that one. Is there a big one? Or is there any, or is that the biggest? That's probably the biggest. Okay. Fall in love with as many things as possible. That's pretty good. Here's a little one. Choose to see the good stuff. Choose to see the good stuff. Not all who wander are lost. That's very, very, for the map, The only time to ever look back is to see how far you've come. That's a good one. I'm liking the ovals. I'm still not for sure. Live for the moment. You cannot put into words. Together is my favorite place to be. Always keep inside your heart a pocket full of dreams. What is that one? Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. That's a pretty good one. Again with the destinations. Every day you decide who you want to be. See, those kind of go together. Hold on tight to your dreams. Those who don't believe in magic never find it. I know those who don't know serendipity exists. I think we're going to go with those two. Should I have a third? Would that be too many? Too much? Too many? Too much? Too many? Too much? That's a small one. We need a small one. Small, medium, and large. Oh. Small, medium. I didn't realize there were small, medium, and larges. Okay, don't want the big ends. I like the smallest. Oh, small, medium, and large. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I am just slow. I think we're going to go with those. Now, here's the next question. Do we I think I like them that thick because they're pretty thick. See, they're pretty thick. I think I like them that thick. Okay, I'm closing this back up. Close it, trying to close it back up without cutting myself. Okay. I think we're gonna go with those. But we're in the inking kind of frame of mind. Let's ink those puppies. Oh. I like that there. I know I've not posted a question of curiosity in forever. Things have been real life-ish. That always throws you off your game. Whether you ever have a good game or a bad game, it just throws you off. Well, it throws me off anyway. Okay. Oh. And because they're heavy, we need to use our heavier glue. Oh, that's like right there. Right there. Shaking bacon. I yoked it. Right there. Okay, wipe that glue off. Because we're done with that glue for the moment. I wanted that. There. Wipe that off. Put it back in the jar. By jar, I mean can. Oh. Huh. We've made a masterpiece, y'all. That one's crooked. Masterpiece. Plenty of room for, oh, let's put some numbers. because we have numbers. Y'all know I like numbers. Okay, put this back in the folder though. Put this treasure back in the folder. All the folder. Folder has been closed without me. Hang on. Because later during the year, at the end of the year, we will just combine all the leftovers and they will go to one person. Okay, but I want to use these numbers because they're green and I want to, or at least I want to see how they're going to look. Because we can keep making things more complicated and more complicated. What is that? It's crooked. It's too tall. That's probably pretty good right there. We got 4 text spots and 4 numbers. Huh. How about that, y'all? That's probably good enough. Well, kind of straight. Kind of straight. Trim that a little bit off. The rest of them don't have that much weight. Okay. So that, that. Ta-da! Now I'm calling it done. Calling it. Ta-da! Oh, the corners. Should we do the ticket corner or the round corner? And you think I should ink them too? We can do that. Yeah. Do we want to ticket the corners? Ticket. There it is. Ticket. Ticket or click it? Ticket. 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 Doesn't matter where they get tucked in it. It doesn't even matter. Y'all, sometimes it's hard to get going, but I sure like where we ended up. Together. That's so cheesy, isn't it? Cheesy. I like cheese. Really, I do. Oh, that is such a nice color. Oh, there's a color on the back. You want red. I don't want red. So we're going to pretend that's not back there. We're not even going to see that part. Okay. We sure piled on a lot of junk on this one, I tell you what. Oh, that could be a 6. Doesn't have to be a 9. I like 9. All right. Ta-da. Date. 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 No, not that one. Not that one. This one. April. June. Did we not? Oh, we didn't do a page in May, did we? We did our the box, the rusty box. Yeah, that might. Yeah, I think it'll show up. Okay, get the key. Okay, got the key. The flat side faces me. Be nice and stamped correctly, please. Ta-da! Is that the date? Oh, that was close. Put that back in our number. My number stamp box. I got a whole box just for date stamps. All right. Ta-da! All right. Whew, y'all. That took a lot of effort. But I'm happy. I think I'm pretty happy with it. It's a bunch of mishmashy stuff. I think I'm happy with it. What do y'all think? You think I'm happy with it? I think I already did that one. Yeah. Of course, if you ask a question, you should look at the screen to see what the answers are. Y'all. Okay. Every day you decide who you want to be. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Like being here with y'all. Choose to see the good stuff. I think that's a winner chicken dinner. Okay, like I said, we're going to save the leftovers till another point in time. And with that, I will bid you all adieu. I appreciate each and every one of you. Lurkers, too. Don't forget your thumbs up. Come back and do some kind commenting if you feel like it. If you're here watching the replay, I appreciate your kind comments. Appreciate your time. Each and every one of you. That's a fact, people. That's a fact. So, thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all. Bye, lurkers.